I am so grateful that you are here. Welcome to Holland, a place to educate our next generation wholeheartedly and consciously at home and on the road. So today I'm going to talk about a very special ingredient to teaching your baby successfully. But before that, I'm going to work through the introduction about early learning. There is a lot of research and book writing about how important it is for baby to learn in the early age. Start could be as early as from even before they were born. And after they born, there is a lot of programs has already established in teaching children. If you're interested in knowing more about which program to be able to teach your baby from, let's say, 3 months upward, then please look into my other video. I will put it in the description below. There's about 10 different other methods, and there's a more than that. I have summarized in 10 methods, so you can read about it and see which one you can listen and see which one is more suitable for your child. Okay, so there's a few fundamentals to remember when you're teaching your baby, and most of them I guess you already know in your house as you are the parent. Glenn Doman said if intelligence is the ability to learn, then all babies are born genius. So our baby are genius. And while baby brains had the potential to learn just about absolutely anything, parents like us have an important role and playing in determining just how much and how easily our baby learning. So this is what to bear in mind when you actually teaching your baby. Alright, the first one is there is a very unique window opportunity of the 5-month gestation to the 5 years of age. The younger the brain is, the more malleable it is. And that's why young children are like a sponge. They absorb everything. The baby brain builds itself by forming the connections in response to the stimulations it receives around the environment. And the fetus begin responding to sound during the 5 months in the womb. And when her sense of hearing becomes fully developed, this means that learning begins even before birth. How excited that is! And then after birth, the baby brain continues wiring itself in response to the child's experience of the world surrounding, and learning faster and more effortless than it will ever be again. Acquiring, for example, acquiring our native language at birth guarantee that we will master any language, right? So regardless of how linguistically gifted we turn out to be as an adult, is for the babies, harnessing the power of the brain is also important for the first 5 to 6 years of age. Just like we acquiring the ability to learn reading, math, music, they begin to learn at a very young age. Number 2, baby love to learn. We all know it by now. If you give a baby a toys, it's gonna first look, then touch, then put it in the mouth, and then try to explore it either by breaking it, make some sound, banging it on the ground to make some sound. And then once it's finished the learning, it's moving to another one. That's why baby is easily to fed up with one toy because there's nothing else for it to learn anymore. And I know a lot of parents like us, we are struggling giving them the new toy all the time, which is not what is good. And therefore, there's a lot of toy nowadays called open-ended toys, and that is for children, baby, to learn more and more, not to just have one look, one touch and then throw it away. So the baby brain is hardwired for learning and making babies the most greatest student in the world. And the baby, small children, they also carry none of the baggage that come from being sent to school and being subjected to quizzes, to tests and to examinations like us adults. And for baby, learning is pure enjoyment. If you have time, just spend 10-15 minutes watching the baby, a children, a toddler playing and learning a new thing. It's just like a wonderful moment because it's pure enjoyment to them. Number 3, teaching your baby should never be forced. Remember that a regular practice is important, but it's not to the point of forcing, alright? And above all, your child will enjoy the learning process. So hold the lessons only when they are receptive and end it before they lost their interest. Number 4, playing during study learning is essential. All baby and children need time to explore the world around them. They will pick up an object and examine them, and then get the grips of the law of nature. So your baby should be able to spend the majority of their time of their working hour engaging in hand-on playing. Number 5, relax and have fun. You know what? You can avoid focusing on having your child achieve specific knowledge able goal. Then treat lesson time instead as an opportunity to strengthen the parent-child bonding. And teaching your baby should never become a source of stress for either one of you. And if sometimes you feel like this is happening, then please re-evaluate your approach or trim down the lessons programs as necessary when you're teaching your baby at home. And if you thought that teaching your child means simply giving lessons, then please think again. In fact, there are several special ingredients that you will need, even more than teaching material, programs, or any lessons plan out there. And if you know them, put them all together, you will have a receipt to successfully teaching your baby. And this is out this of a receipt to teaching a baby successfully. Okay, so prepare. If you get note and pen, get a note and pen. I will tell you the ingredients and how you can do it. Alright, there you go. Ingredients: 1 cup of affection, 1 cup of nutrition, 4 tablespoons protein, 1 cup of stimulation, 10 tablespoons of repetition, 7 milk consistency, a pinch of perseverance, and a sprinkling of humor. Did you get all that? Right, so for all of those ingredients, when you got them all, these are the methods. You mix all of the ingredients together, and the great thing about this recipe is that it doesn't need to follow any order. You can add any ingredient at any time, and you can even be a bit of loose in the quantity or more in quantity a little bit. Doesn't matter much, as long as you make sure everything is included. And before you know it, you and your children will having the great time of laughing and live playing and the wonderful learning games together. Thanks for watching, and if you love the ingredient, please share this video with all of your friends. And if you have any other recipe to teach baby, please share with us because we love to hear from you. And if teaching your baby from the early age is something that you've been doing, something that you would like to do, you'd like to try it, then let me know in the comment below. And if you want more explorations on homeschooling in multiple dimensions, please head over to annholland.com and leave me a comment, as I love to hear from you. And it would mean the world to me if you subscribe to our YouTube channels, because it will encourage me to create more videos like this. And keep on teaching your child and educating them, because they love learning as much as you love them. Stay awesome, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.